Every winter, Bill and Jean Norman start planning their annual breakaway from household chores, business worries, and the rest. This time, they'd like a quiet seaside holiday. With 3 children, they are limited in movement, and Jean insists that she intends to sit in the sun and do nothing at all. But where, she asks, can you find safe sandy beaches that aren't impossibly overcrowded nowadays? According to this, says Bill, they've got just what you want in Ireland. Here you are. Have a look for yourself. This sounds interesting. A coastline over 2,000 miles long, a succession of great golden beaches, sandy coves and sunny bays, set in a colourful and wonderfully varied countryside. Ireland is unspoilt by over-commercialisation, so that most resorts are peaceful, leisurely places, ideal for family holidays. For young people, there are a number of cheerfully noisy modern resorts to choose from. In all centres, there are plenty of comfortable hotels and guest houses. Most important of all, beaches are never crowded, even at the height of summer. Jean Norman was persuaded. She persuaded Bill, and they came over. They chose one of the fine beaches of County Wicklow, within a couple of hours' run of Dublin, the capital. With them, of course, came Michael, Marie, and the family favourite, 2-year-old Mark. Ireland is one of those countries where people even like other people's children, and hotels and guest houses welcome them. There is a wide variety of hotel accommodation all over the country, and visitors say that the friendly and personal interest taken in their guests is an Irish hotel's greatest attraction. Of course, you recognize this as a bass. If you like sea fishing in any form, remember that 2,000-mile highly indented coastline. Is one of the many unusual holidays Ireland has to offer. These people are setting out from a hotel in County Wicklow, one of the several centres offering pony trek holidays throughout the summer. Wicklow is called the Garden of Ireland because of its richly varied scenery. Mountains, lakes, woodlands and valleys are all found within one small area. This makes it ideal trekking country. Ireland's population is about 4 million, or less than half that of London or New York, so there is plenty of room for everybody. Because of this, sports such as sailing, racing, rock climbing, shooting and hunting can be pursued with more freedom and less expense than elsewhere. Golf is played everywhere, and there are fine courses in all parts of the country. In the quiet byways, we meet the Tinkers, a carefree race of wanderers who live like gypsies. Crossing one of the many Wicklow trout streams. Ireland is famous for its salmon and trout angling, and among coarse fishermen who have discovered its 1,000 lakes and streams, it is becoming a legend. In the valley below lies one of our best-known historic monuments, the 6th century monastic city of Glendalough. The round tower is more than 1,000 years old. You find yourself accepting this as quite normal in a country where time and space seem limitless. A water meadow in the Vale of Clara is the chosen place for lunch. The party halts at a different spot each day. Waiting for them are cars from the hotel with hampers of food. The open air whips up a keen appetite, and the crisp salads, cheeses, home-baked soda bread and fresh cream, the tea and coffee disappear rapidly. Time means less in Ireland than almost anywhere else, and the principal charm of even the most efficiently organized holiday is that it does not follow a rigid schedule. When you are ready, and not a minute sooner, you start the unhurried journey back to your hotel. If you want to get away from it all and really relax, pack your bag and make for Ireland. However, if even pony trekking seems too strenuous, you can still enjoy Ireland in comfort from a car. Whether you hire a car in Ireland or bring your own one over by boat or by air ferry, you will find first-class roads everywhere. Here is a typical main road between major towns. This is normal midday traffic. In Ireland, we are free from traffic congestion and from irksome restrictions. Even in the heart of the country, driving at leisure along the quiet lanes, you'll find good road surfaces. Ireland is a small and compact country, and distances between points of interest are short. If you like to get right off the beaten track and explore on your own, you still don't have to worry about wrecking your shock absorbers. Every part of the country can be reached by car, and many special tourist roads have been built in scenic areas, even the most isolated. There is a wide range of conducted motor coach tours available which cover these areas. Some overseas operators bring over their own coaches. On the railways, fast diesel trains are in service. At many famous beauty spots, there are car parks like this, and new ones are being constructed. It's easy to check your route in Ireland. All roads are signposted. On main roads, you'll find direction signs like these. Every town and village, no matter how remote, is signposted, and mileages are given. Ireland has adopted the international warning sign system already used in many other countries. Let's ignore these and talk about something else. If you wish to hire a car, there are first-class rental facilities available in the principal towns. These firms change their cars every year and offer a range of models to match your pocket or your ego. Many firms are affiliated with international car rental organizations. Visitors are met at ship or airport by arrangement, and of course, chauffeur-driven cars are available if required. Most types of caravan can be hired in Ireland, and absence of crowding makes driving a pleasure. You can pull in almost anywhere and be sure of having the chosen spot to yourself. Off the beaten track again and into the water. Let's try a canoe camping cruise on the River Blackwater in County Cork, one of a series of organized canoeing holidays which run from spring until autumn. The canoes are of a well-known rigid design and are supplied by the organizer with all necessary equipment. The parties are kept small and travel under experienced leaders. It is important to note that no previous canoeing or camping experience is necessary. The Blackwater has been described by an expert, Major Raven Hart, as one of the 10 finest canoeing rivers in Europe. There are cruises on other waterways, like the Suir and the Shannon, and all are suitable for beginners. The daily distances are short, and as you can see, downstream only. The Blackwater winds through a picturesque countryside. Along its banks, pleasant towns, stately mansions, castles. On these trips, you need only bring your clothes. The organizers provide anoraks for bad weather, tents, ground sheets, sleeping bags, and eating utensils, all in first-class condition. The leaders go ahead to prepare the campsite near the end of the day's journey. As well as breakfast, you get lunch and dinner in the evening. Food is provided and cooked by the party leaders. However, in true camping spirit, you won't begrudge a helping hand. Anyone for washing up? A journey by water has a strange fascination of its own. Every bend of the living river brings something different, something new. Ireland has an abundance of lakes and rivers suitable for canoeing, sailing, and cruising. One final word. Both canoes and camping equipment can be hired by freelancers who wish to explore any Irish waters on their own. Now the most carefree holiday of all. Every fortnight in the summer, these caravans set out on a tour of County Cork. Their journey starts in the spacious city of Cork on the River Lee. The tour winds its way westwards, stopping each night in little country or coastal towns like this, till it reaches Bantry, nestling in the crook of Bantry Bay, where they spend 1.5 days. Early next morning, the caravanners are out enjoying the sun. The climate of Bantry is unusually mild, for the bay faces southwest in the path of the warm waters of the Gulf Stream. Setting out once more, they now follow the lovely coastal road to Glengarriff. Ballylickey, a few miles further on, a pause for refueling at one of the many fine tourist hotels of this region. From Bantry to Glengariff is 12 miles, an average day's journey for the caravan. Meanwhile, the mobile canteen, which travels with the tour, goes ahead to prepare lunch for their arrival. Glengariff lies in a secluded valley where luxuriant flowering plants and tropical shrubs grow in wild profusion. Warm and sheltered all year round, it is one of the loveliest spots in the country. In this kind of holiday, self-participation by all is necessary for success. You will enjoy taking part in the daily routines that make up the life of the caravaner. The tour leader will show you how to groom the gentle but sturdy Irish horses and put them out to grass. For full value, one should enter into the tour with a spirit of pioneering and adventure. The party remains for 2.5 days at Glengariff, an excellent centre for swimming, boating, fishing, golf and tennis. The natural friendliness of the Irish is personified in canteen assistant Mary Jordan from Cork. Boating trips are made to Whiddy Island in Bantry Bay and to Garnish Island. As a change from his horse's reins, the tour leader Michael Holland takes over the tiller from the boatman. One of the highlights of the tour is the visit to Garnish Island and its wonderful Italian gardens. Garnish is a rocky islet at the entrance to Glengariff Harbour. There's a fine view of the mainland from the island and of the island from the mainland. Lunchtime. The specially designed canteen, which is complete even to a fridge, is in charge of an expert cook and an assistant. The daily menus include breakfast, 3-course lunch, high tea, and tea and biscuits at night, and are planned to ensure little or no repetition. Today, it's steak and kidney pie. Only fresh meat, fish, and vegetables are used, and there's always plenty of everything. To finish off, sherry trifle and cream. And of course, all the washing up is done by the staff, leaving you all the time you want for relaxation. If you want privacy or the weather is bad, you can eat comfortably inside. Each van takes 4 people, and the fittings include gas for heating, hot water for that morning cup of tea, wash basin and a locker for clothes. At night, the seats become 4 berths with Dunlopillow mattresses. Everywhere, you receive a warm welcome from the local people. They invite you to join them in open-air dancing, in sing-songs in the village hostelry. Everywhere you go, you meet the people. Ireland is still a rural country, unmarred by heavy industry or ribbon development, and with free access everywhere. This is one reason why such a holiday is possible in Ireland, probably the only holiday of its kind in the world. The hidden lake of Gugan Barra, deep in the mountains, is the source of the River Lee. Here the caravans pause for a day and a half. On a tiny island is the shrine of St. Finbar, patron saint of Cork. On the morning of the 3rd day, the horses are fetched from the pasture. To the tour leader, Michael Holland, a blacksmith by trade, goes credit for training his chargers to handle horses so efficiently. Big Michael, as he is called, is everywhere at once, keeping the tour running smoothly and everyone happy. Fair Michael, driver of the canteen tow car, also helps out willingly. Jean, a Londoner, confidently takes the reins, for it's her caravan's turn to lead the cavalcade today. Independent spirits who scorn organized holidays may hire single caravans for any period they wish. These are fully equipped, and you are free to wander as the fancy takes you. The villages of Ballingeary and Inchigeela are passed on the eastward road to Cork, on the last stage of the 130-mile journey. Ballingeary is in a Gaelic-speaking area, and many names are in the Irish language. Guess what this is? Right, the police station. In Irish, our police are called guardians of the peace, and its peace and friendliness our visitors remember most vividly. Everyone, including the Inchigeela postman, has time for a word with a friend or a stranger. Journey's end is near and the tour is almost over. But everyone who has traveled this road with Michael Holland has said the same thing. They have had a holiday they will never forget, the most carefree holiday of all.